Hello, my name is Ben. Happy welcome to the Micro Soldering Show on this beautiful Friday. So this week we got a lot of videos and this is my last video on YouTube for the next 4 weeks. Okay, I will reduce the videos for about one time a month because it takes me a lot of time, and if I do too much videos the click rate isn't good enough, and if I reduce the quantity, I just realized that there are many more clicks and people are much more interested. But as a goodbye, I want to give you a video which we're talking about at the Micro Soldering and Data Recovery group at Facebook yesterday in the evening, and it's an iPhone 8 Plus RAM swap. Okay, I got a full functionally iCloud board here of an iPhone 8 Plus, so it's not a repair video, it's just a RAM swap video, and I want to show you how to realize that. So just as a goodie, as a goodbye for the upcoming 4 weeks, we go to the enhance. Here we can see an iCloud Logic board out of an iPhone 8 Plus, and I want to show you that this board is working at the moment. So I just use this screen. Hey, come on. Okay, use the screen. Oh, okay. The FPC is fucked up, but I hope it's okay for just booting one time. Can we boot with that FPC? Can we do a boot? The FPC of my iPower Max is ripped. No. Okay, we do it in a different way. We take another cable. And let's see if I have, yeah, I have another one here. So this is no problem at all. And I just want to clean the FPC because something is sticking in here, as I saw. Yeah. Take this out. Okay, and now hopefully I can show you that we have a working board. I don't have a front cam connected, so after boot the screen will be getting dark. Okay. So what I want to show you here, that you will see it. Okay, I have to push down here. You will see it within this video. I don't do any cuts in my videos and I don't do anything to fake in my videos. So it's just a real-time repair with real skill, and all what you see is just like it is. Okay, no fake. No fakes here. So, because if I have a look on YouTube, I often see some videos out of other countries and even in Germany, and it's always, I see always a lot of time shifting and just speeding up videos and doing cuts and then just faking things, and that's just not my way. I've did things like this already in live streams, so this here is a recorded video, not a live stream, but it's all real time, no cuts, no fake, so stay tuned. Here I already got an iPhone A11 CPU out of an iPhone 8 Plus. So this is what we need. And you see the boot time is really long on this iCloud board, and you see the phone is disabled. Okay, So now the screen is getting dark, caused by the missing proximity flags. Okay, so what do we have to do in case we get an iPhone 8 Plus board and we try to boot and we directly getting about 1.2 amps on the power supply? It's mostly a problem which is RAM related. I saw these things even like 2.5 amps on power supply on boot up, and it's mostly caused by a shorted A11 RAM. You can take the shield on the front off, and after that you can control under the thermal cam, and you will see that the RAM is partially lighting up. So then you can do a measurement for the RAM lines on the board, and you will see it will be shorted. So you have to take off the RAM, and starting at the A10 you can separate the RAM from the CPU without taking out the CPU. So it's just removing the RAM and replacing the RAM. It's a hard repair. Many people say it's a really hard repair. I talk to much students out of the past because I don't do trainings anymore at all, and they all said it's really a hard repair. Give me a second, I have to take some clean room wipes. You see, I'm not prepared for the video. Okay. Now, what I always do is just cleaning first. Okay. After that, I take some contact cleaner. A brush. Then I just clean. And after that we can go under the microscope. Who is coming so early here to the company? Why so early? Okay, Andy is early. That's my last video on YouTube for the next upcoming 4 weeks. I decided, and I want to give them something special, so I show an iPhone 8 Plus A11 RAM. So now we just clean the glue. Kannst du mir neue Klingen vielleicht noch geben hiervon? Von den runden, meine sind leer. Ich danke dir. So. Ah, Dankeschön. Who sends me new e-pieces? Because every time I do videos, they fell down like 200 times. Okay, crazy. Now we remove the glue. So gently remove the glue. All the sides need to be cleaned. Did you saw the live streams yesterday for the Face ID, Andy? Nothing worked. They did and they did and they did and they tried to fake, and it was just like a big gag, a big a big joke. Okay, that is like we would produce an ICC Pro who just can't test TriStar, Hydra. It's really crazy. Okay, now we take off the CPU, not the CPU, the RAM. Sorry. Now we have to take off the RAM. Tool. Okay. And here we are. Okay, that's pretty okay. Just want to take a little picture here at this point. And now it looks like that, okay? So, that's pretty okay. Now it's like cleaning. Okay, and I just want to fix it a little more, so I have more control. Okay. Gently do the cut. And you see I have to change the plate, otherwise it just takes too much time, because this plate was really used a lot of times, and if the plate is more sharp it's just a little faster. And if you see other videos from China, it's often like, oh, they are so fast on doing this. It's even, you can be fast on doing this for sure, but you have to be gently and do a clean job. And normally this is an iCloud board, so no problem, but normally you do this in data recovery cases for customers, and you just need to be 100% safe in what you're doing here. See, here is just a little more glue. Just about scrape that glue gently away. This here is only optic, so you don't need to do it, but I do it because it looks great after that, like a mirror. But really be gently. So I saw people doing this job by using a CNC. Problem is that even with the CNC you can damage the gnaw and then it's game over. So CNC for me is not a good way for separating the RAM. I already tried it here and it's not as good as doing this job by hand. Hand job needs about the same time, or you are even faster, as using the CNC. And I only saw people using CNC for doing this job because they can't do it by hand. But it's really more risky than doing this job by hand skill. Now we clean. See, I take the rest of the glue like this. Then we take a little bit of flux. And our solder iron and some solder paste. Done. Now clean again. Control all the areas. Do we see some glue at a point? Just go over And after that we are done. Control that the edges are all good and free, like this here, so the new RAM can sit down later without a problem. So it's all about removing the glue here. Okay, great. And this looks good. Now we control the value at our power supply. And yes, we should see a jumping value here. I just take you to, hello mouse, okay, to the on-hands camera. And at the on-hands camera, you should see something like that, okay? So that's right. So all good. And now we go straight under the microscope again. And we can prepare the new RAM. Ich bräuchte noch eine neue Klinge, die brauche ich mit Sicherheit. Gleich einmal, okay. And now it's all about scraping the RAM free. Like you see, if you use a fresh new plate, it's not a problem. But I take another new because here at this area you need to cut. Thanks. And often after cutting here you need to renew the plate again. So I first put the cut here. It's all about the angle of the knife you use. And you see I use no hot air. Nothing, just a board holder, an old CPU out of another iCloud board, and a knife. And it's all about the feeling. Okay. And cut away here too. And you see it doesn't take much time. I have to take to the watch, okay, I think about 3 to 5 minutes we need for cutting this CPU free, or this RAM free. Okay, so we just cut the CPU from the RAM. So you don't need to buy a new RAM for a lot of money because they're really expensive. We call this job RAM harvest. It's like harvesting something from the field. As you can see here, we are done. Only some clue here. And you don't even need to do that what I do here in the middle. This is just like, if you want to do, you can do, but you don't need to, because this is not for the functionality. Scraping these rests here away. What's your meaning about the Face ID event yesterday? So Fixed wanted to present a new possibility for repair Face ID without replacing the IC, but it just didn't work. So what's your opinion about that? Okay, now we just clean the edges by using a knife. And then we can clean. But before cleaning, let me do it to the board holder again, using some flux here. Here is some more glue. Here too. As you see, but not a problem. And now we can use our solder wick and some paste. Now it's important that everywhere we can see this copper color, we just get tiny surface shining, getting solder everywhere. So at the reball the solder needs to stick, and it only can stick if these pads looking like that. Okay, done. Now we clean that RAM. And Want to take one picture about that and one more picture of the board, and then we do the reball. Was the wrong, okay, like this. Great. Now we can do the reball of the RAM. All what we need is some solder paste. Okay, solder paste is ready. And we need a stencil. Ah, here. I used it yesterday, so it's laying here, okay. So, just cleaning the dirt. And now we just get the stencil onto the RAM, like this. And we need to use a wipe for cleaning. Then we need our tweezers. Hot air. And let's go. And as you can see, I do it in a really slow way. Can you see that? It's looking good, I think. I'll have to see it a little better here, so just some flux on it and getting the... What about you? Getting about the hot air. And it's pretty heavy today in the morning again. One time around, slow, slow, slow. Just for melting the solder one time again. And being sure that The balls are sticking to the board. Okay. Just waiting for cooling down. And after that, taking the wipe, going over through and checking the result. That's looking pretty good, I think. Now we just need some more flux. One time around. And performing a quick reflow. Okay. Perfect. Looks brilliant. And now we can control again if our board is clean. And we can sit down the RAM to the board. So one picture like this. I love these pictures. RAM is really one of my most favorite repairs. Okay. Now we can sit back the RAM. To the CPU on the board. Oh, I see it's a Qualcomm device. Is the RAM different from Intel to Qualcomm? I don't know. On the iPhone 7 Plus the CPU is. I hope, because I don't know if the RAM was out of an Qualcomm, and I didn't take a look for the numbers on. But okay, let's hope the best. So, place the RAM. Looks good like this, I think. And we can solder down that tiny piece of magic. Hope you can see everything. So it moved a little bit. Normally my placement with the fingers is as good as it doesn't move anywhere. But it moved a little bit, not a problem. It was just a little bit, so that's pretty okay. Let's wait until it's cooled down and then we can start the boot up test. And you see there isn't anything like faking, like shoveling, like doing any cuts. We don't do this. So I move up with the microscope and I want to see if it's already flat. Can you see that? Let's control if it is really flat. you see that? Okay, let's do a test. Let's do a test run. First, control the value. Wait the next stage. Not only the first one. Going up. Yes. Looks like a boot. So we connect the screen. Come on. Okay, it's connected. I have to press down here to the connector so that holds. And boom! We have a boot on this iPhone 8 Plus after we changed the RAM. So, and I think that's pretty nice. We needed about 42 minutes with much talking and taking the board apart, showing you that the device booted before, cleaning all this shit, taking off the RAM, cleaning, preparing the new RAM, cleaning all, reballing and sitting back, and I think about 40 minutes for doing that are pretty okay. So you already saw before that the boot takes a long time at this device. It's an iCloud board, and hopefully the the RAM of an Intel works on a Qualcomm. I don't have any experience on that, so if somebody has experience, he can tell me. The value is pretty okay, and the phone works. So now it's going up to 1 amp, and I think within the next seconds we should see disabled phone like before. So as I see, the RAM of an Intel probably works at a Qualcomm board. iPhone disabled, exactly the same like before. Screen is getting dark because I don't have connected front cam. Proximity flex or something, I turn it out and I turn it on again, so you can see it will boot up again and is working fine. Okay, I hope you liked the video. If it's like that, just give me some thumbs up, share the video, subscribe the channel, and yeah, I would be very happy if you would subscribe, because we need more subscribers. In soon future we will have a great studio room, so we can give you high quality videos then. I would be very happy if you would buy the ICC Pro, a tool which every technician in the whole world needs, in my opinion. Now we have the new aluminium housing, thanks to Mijing at this point again for helping us in that way. It's really great, and I would be happy to see you at our Facebook group, Smartphone Repair Group Germany, but please answer the questions, otherwise we can't accept you. I'm out, and we see us about 4 weeks, so take the time and enjoy the old videos. I'm out. Goodbye. Here's Ben. Andi, sagst du noch was?